It's popular these days to say that ab training is a waste of time because, the argument goes, you can train them as much as you want. If you're not lean enough, you won't see the definition anyway. But I disagree. Imagine applying this logic to any other muscle. It'd be like saying, don't train your shoulders because unless you're lean enough, you're not going to see the definition anyway. But no one ever says that. The point is, you do need to train your abs so that when you cut down, there's actually enough muscle there for them to pop through. And if you build up your abdominal muscles through proper hypertrophy training, they will pop more, just like any other muscle. But the problem with most ab training online is that most fitness influencers showcase these fast-paced, quote-unquote, fat-burning, circuit-style workouts, which truly are a waste of time for the most part. That's because these workouts don't actually get the abdominal muscles close enough to failure to stimulate meaningful hypertrophy. They are essentially just another form of cardio. Sure, you'll burn a few extra calories, but you're not building your six-pack. Instead, to get your six-pack to really pop, you'd be much better off doing progressive overload training just like you would for any other muscle. That means loading the ab muscles with weight. And to build your best six-pack, you really only need 2 exercises, 1 weight-loaded crunch and 1 leg raise. That's it. For the loaded crunch, you can do a cable crunch where you grab a rope, kneel down, and crunch while allowing your lower back to round as you squeeze your abs. Don't yank the weight with your hands, keep tension on your six-pack. If you don't have a cable, you can do plate-weighted crunches by holding a plate against your chest and crunching down hard on your six-pack. Do these for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps twice per week, taking your last set all the way to failure. That means you can't complete a full rep despite maximum effort. Every time you train, try to add some weight or a rep while keeping your form nice and controlled. These will hit the full six-pack, but probably slightly emphasize the upper 4-pack. So for some lower ab bias, you should add a leg raise. For these, you can do them hanging from a pull-up bar, or you can use a Roman chair. I like the Roman chair variation better because it keeps my lower back locked in, which allows me to direct the tension to my abs better. Now, if you can't do a straight leg raise yet, you can do bent knee raises instead. Do these for 3 sets of 10 to 20, also twice per week, and also take your last set all the way to failure. To progress on these, I prefer to add reps. So I'll start at 3 sets of 10, and then I'll add 1 rep each week until I get to 3 sets of 20. At that point, you can add some ankle weights, or you can start slowing down the negative. But once you're there, you should have some pretty solid ab development anyway. Planks are great for general core strength and stability, but if your goal is to build a six-pack, I don't think they're the most efficient option, and I would consider them optional. Also, anti-rotation movements can be great for targeting the transverse abdominis and obliques, but they won't hit the six-pack muscles as directly or with as much tension as weighted crunches and leg raises will. Those are your main 2.